Hello, fellow knife freaks, let's say, and welcome back to another English video from me, for you. Well, it's been a while, but sometimes I do my German vids, and then I notice, oh, dang, I should have done an English video on that one, but then I'm just too lazy and forget about it. Oh yeah, I know, it's unfair, but somehow. Today I managed to remember doing an English video, so here we are with the, well, pretty interesting topic, which are these two knives, both of which are Carl Schlieper branded knives, or so-called I-brand knives. You can see by these round coin shields right there. And I just wanted to give you a quick overview of these two knives and the history of the, a bit of the history of the I-brand, or Carl Schlieper. This one is a very small, or not very small, a pretty small lockback knife from Schlieper, traditional pocket knife, measuring like, well, 3.5 to 3 3/4 inches closed, with a very nice, robustly looking clip point with match striker pull, and the I-brand etching. It says Carl Schlieper hammered forged. I've always wondered if that's right or not. Hammered forged. I'd say hammer forged, not hammered forged. But whatever. Solingen, Germany. For those of you wondering how to pronounce, well, it's Solingen. Many of you say Solingen. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of cheeky. I like that. Solingen. Pattern number is 99, which is the Sodbuster frame actually. JR is, I think, basically stands for junior, so the smaller variety, because there's also a larger 4 1/4 inch Sodbuster pattern, and this one is just the smaller version. And then it says DSL, but I got no clue what that stands for, because it's certainly not Deerstack, because these are some handle covers made probably of, well, Palisander. I think it's called like that in English as well. It's a nice grained dogwood. Yeah, looks really nice. You have the I-brand tank stamp, which says Germany, and the I-brand itself, the I with the rays of light. Blade centering's nice. C75 high carbon steel. Somewhat comparable to 1095, a little lower carbon content, but a bit more of molybdenum. Whatever it does, I'm not too sure. So this is the first one. Really nice, pocketable, EDC-able, pretty, yeah, traditional pocket knife with a great clip point. I love the way this clip point is designed with this long match striker pull. It's just pretty appealing to me. So this was the first I-brand. The second one is a good bit larger. This one is a large Copperhead pattern, two-bladed with a large regular clip. Here you can also see the edge saying premium quality hammer forged, and here it says hammer forged. Why did they say hammer forged here and hammered forged there? I don't really know. You see there's got some patina going on. Very nice colors. I got a complete video out there just talking about patinas and how beautiful they are. I really love it. Just look at the color pattern there in the tip. That usually comes from cutting meat or something. Usually meat gives you these cool bronze, brown, blue tones, all these cool tints. The second blade is a muskrat clip, or a Turkish clip, however you would call it. Very nice. Just forgot the sizing. So you got a, well, excuse me, over 4.5 inches of handle and a nice 3.5 inch blade. Both are the same length. The Turkish clip is significantly thinner in stock than the, as you see, than the main clip plate, which makes quite a lot of sense to me, because the large one could be your everyday user beater blade somehow, and then the the smaller, the thinner Skinner blade would be excellently suited for keeping razor sharp and keep it up for hunting and skinning purposes. I'm pretty sure that I think that this is a variation of a trapper pattern in general, and I think that it was originally meant for hunting purposes. We got smooth bone scales here, cool brown reddish coloration, really nice. The overall manufacturing quality of both of these knives is very nice. You only have little gaps on the back springs. That's something they don't seem to get quite right. But everything else transitions from bolsters to covers, and especially the blade grinds are exceptionally well done, in my opinion. Very thin behind the edge, all three of these blades, and very nicely ground. So just some quick history on Carl Schlieper. The name Carl Schlieper dates far back into the 19th century. It was a cutlery company based not in Solingen, but in another German city called Remscheid. And in, I think it was 1965 or 56, I'm not too sure, the company Schlieper, Carl Schlieper itself, went bankrupt, and the manufacturing equipment and the name was bought by another Solingen-based German cutlery company called Friedrich Olbertz, and they continued to make the Carl Schlieper branded, or the I-brand knives. These knives are, for whatever reason, they are harder to get in Germany than they are in the US, because both of these were mainly made for the US, for the export market, for the US market. The top one is still in production. I'm pretty sure the 99 frame is produced over and over again every year, I think. And this is just a nice variation, double bolstered, covered backlock clip point variety. There is the regular sodbuster pattern, there are clip-pointed sodbuster patterns without bolsters, and so on and so on. Lots and lots of handle materials, very nice construction, all of which are usually C75 carbon steel, high carbon steel blades with these nice match striker pulls. This thing I'm pretty sure is no longer in production. Both of these date back to the, I'd say somewhere in the 70s. They got the newer style shields already, but especially this one has still got a tank stamp. A tank stamp which just has the eye and Germany straight under it, which indicates it's somewhere located in the 70s. The tank stamps on this one are a little more recent, where you have the arched C. Schlieper and Germany under the eye. This might be 80s somewhere, this might be 70s somewhere. Okay, that's basically it. I just wanted to show you that there are lots of good, high quality traditional pocket knives coming out of Germany and Solingen especially. Carl Schlieper being only one brand of many. But the other thing is, and this applies to most of the cutlery companies, if you ignore Great Eastern Cutlery for a moment, that the older production lines are usually of better quality than the recent productions. Okay, that's basically it. Just some random information stuff on Carl Schlieper knives and showing off these two beauties. Thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing and so on, and I see you in the next video. Bye.